We are a
I
democracy.
think it is time we talk about the abuse of power by our police officers. Now, I'm going to break down three different scenarios where our Kenyan police have completely abused power, and I'm going to talk about Rose Jerry's case. And I'm going to talk about this botched arrest of this young man, and finally, I'm going to talk about the arrest of a whole Matatu crew. Now, the first case, it was on a It was on a Thursday afternoon where folks are tired, they are going home, and a traffic police officer, is seen inside a matatu. Now, somebody from the behind shouts, "One time, one time." Of course, you know who one time is. Then, imagine the police officer goes ahead and arrests every passenger in the vehicle for that one case. Somebody saying one time. And as I played in the first clip, the president said, "We are in a democratic country." So this was democracy expressed. Like everybody is saying one time. So why would the police arrest these folks for shouting one time? If you do not see that as abuse of power, I'll go to the second case, and that is on Rose Jerry's arrest, who was arrested for quote unquote spamming the emails of the government, whatever. Now, Njeri was arrested for creating a link where you could send your response on rejecting the Finance Bill 2025. That was the reason she was arrested. Now, for the record, if you can just see from this photo, Njeri is quite, no disrespect, but Njeri is quite tiny. And now these men, huge men, 15 of them, they come with three Subarus just to arrest this one girl. Picture that scenario. If that is not abuse of power. If they had enough intel, two officers would be enough. Yeah. Now they sent a whole three Subarus, a waste of resource. Well, there are many other fields where these cops could be used, even in Baringo. The third abuse of power. And on this, I think it's very important that our Kenyan police start using body cams and wearing uniforms and stating reasons for arrest clearly and loudly, na wanasema wanapeleka wapi huo mtu, so that it is something that can be followed up. Now, you do not go and just drag somebody. As much as somebody, as much even if somebody is a criminal, you do not erase the human dignity while arresting them. Now, this guy was being dragged out of the shop forcefully because up to now, I'm yet to understand the reason why he was being dragged that way and the reason for his arrest. Yeah, and after the whole tussle, because you could see he struggled with the police for the longest period, and at the end of it, they let him go. What question? So many question marks. So I think it's very important that our police start wearing body cams. They should be wearing police uniform, especially during arrest, and they should state the reasons for arrest clearly, and they should show a badge or an ID or something. You just can't go walking around ati wewe unatembea tu unaanza kushika tu juu umebeba pingu. Hizi hata unaweza, let me not say, but it's very important because this is clearly abuse of power. And there's a thing about the police protecting the rich and not the poor. You can even see the way the speed at which Were's case was solved compared to the death of the Gen Zs. It's clear that there's a line, like the police is clearly working for a certain class while the other class is on its own. I think it's time we looked into this and have a change in this. We'll see you on our next videos. Remember to like and subscribe.